I really hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing with this. Really, because it gets really hard to turn this game on sometimes. I mean, it's great, but it's so creepy. I'm turning up the gamma a little bit more. It's at its default setting now, I believe. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow, with a nasty disembodied hand lying on the ground. Oh, that's not disembodied, it's just fallen, or some such thing, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, nowhere is safe now. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Dogs. It's not dark, man. My most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. I do not know Latin. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color... Smooth and jagged. Okay. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Aldstadt. There it is again. Investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Oh, for God's sake. Just read this yourself.
saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Catalysts, cosmic genes, death, dogs, killing. Ugh. I think that I was supposed to go to the machine room, and not here. I will do that now. Get away from these awful dog howlings. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming, kind of like me. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Druggy. Oh, God. This looks pleasant.
Nothing left. Everything is gone.
Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage areas again. For the elevator machinery, make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms, in case all 3 would crack again. Lamp oil. None of this. Open. Down is not the best place to go. Are also bad.
July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power.
Haven't you played
As I was
Assassin's
leaving,
Creed?
I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Everything's your fault. I'm so low on oil.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me?
I love that.
I looked up Brennenburg and
why.
traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me
Cause you
greatest
to lose
distress
your memory and get chased around
and
this
interest.
fucking castle.
As I write, my thoughts are drawn
Goddamn.
to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights.
Blah, blah, blah. This is all about. Oh, no cogs. Oh, wait a minute. Handy.
1939. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron.
Never trust
He better
anybody
know what he
named
claims.
Called a Baron.
If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Yes, you will kill him, Daniel. To the inner sanctum. Can I turn lamps off? No. Well. What if I should brighten someplace that needs darkening? Throw a chunk of coal in there. Or two. Needs more work. That's specific. That's nice. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. I think 20 minutes have passed. I will cut the video here. Take it easy, everybody.